Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is a place for farm owners, farm lovers, agripreneurs looking for ways to make profit from their farm, and they're also thinking of starting up an agribusiness. This channel is all about profitable agriculture. This channel is all about the business aspect of agriculture. When I talk about agriculture, I mean every single thing about agriculture, not only the farming aspect. Okay, so welcome back to the channel. In my last video, I talked about the different aspects in agriculture other than farming, because people tend to look at farming as the only aspect that they can tap into in agriculture. So if you've not seen that video, make sure you check it out. I'm going to leave the link somewhere up so that you can check it out after watching this video. All right, so today we'll be talking about why some farms fail, why some farms close up, and why farmers fail. Yeah, I think this topic is one topic that people don't tend to talk about. We just see that, oh, start this agribusiness or start cultivating this, start rearing this animal, you will make billions of naira. Nobody is talking about those that have even started. Why are they closing up? And that is what I'll be talking about today. Okay, for those that are just seeing me for the first time, hello, I'm Farmy Julie and I'm an agribusiness consultant. I'm also a farmer. Okay, so let's dive into it. The first reason that I have here that farmers fail or some farms close down is farmers fail to focus on one thing at a time. This key point is when I was thinking about this topic and I was trying to think, okay, why do farms close down? What is really going on? The first thing I discovered is people or farmers they don't tend to focus on one thing at a time, in the sense that once you are cultivating maize, you want to cultivate pepper, you want to cultivate pineapple, you want to cultivate orange, or you've read online that plantain is profitable, you cultivate plantain. You've read online again that oil palm is the best. You are not focusing on one thing at a time. See, except you are doing an homestead, that's the place that maybe you are raising food for just your family, just those little backyard farming. If you are doing farming in a commercial way for commercial purpose, it's always important you focus on one thing at a time. I've shared my experience here. I've shared when I started how I was doing this one. I was doing cucumber on the cucumber farm. I was planting cassava on the cassava farm. I had leafy vegetable, and I told you guys that at the end of the day I couldn't make my profits before I decided to stick with plantain itself. See, it may look as if you are odd when you are doing some things, but if you are not making profits, it's you that is losing money. Do you understand? So pick one crop. If it's crop, pick one crop. Do that crop, make sure that crop has started paying you or bringing its return, then you can decide to add other crop. Do you understand? For the fact that you have 24 acres of land or 50 hectares of land does not mean that, oh yes, I've gotten all the 50 hectares of land. Hello, Farmy Julie, I want to do cucumber, I want to do cassava, I want to do... No! Pick one crop at a time. Let each crop first generate profit, then you know that, oh, this particular crop is profitable. Should I do it again? Or, oh, it's not profitable, maybe I should try this one. But not after you've gotten your hectares of land, you plant maize on 5 acres, you plant cucumber, something that you haven't tried. And the funny part is, people that actually do these things are people that you are not available to monitor your farm, and you want to have everything on your farm. Maybe you've watched some videos, or maybe you've seen the way you've seen some pictures, or you've read online. Most of these things you read online, most of them are doing it full time. Will you be doing it full time? See, if you don't focus on one crop at a time, you are going to lose money. And I think this is one of the most essential reasons why farms fail or why farms close down. It's because they are doing cucumber. They will put goats there. You don't understand cucumber. Managing one crop is big war. Not to talk of having 10 crops on your farm and you are trying to manage all the 10 crops. One crop, by the time it brings one disease like that or one insect infestation like that, you'll be confused. At the point of confusion, the other crop brings another one. You'll be frustrated and you want to drop everything. So it's important, if you're a newbie, or if maybe you've gotten the land and you're thinking of starting something, honestly, especially if you're not around to manage it, I would suggest you just pick one crop or pick one animal especially the animals that will not frustrate you. I normally advise goats and ram. If you are going for poultry, any of the poultry farming, you must be available. But if you want to, maybe you're not available, go for goats and get someone that can manage those goats well. Once you've sold your goats and you've made profit from it, and you see that, okay, I can decide to add ducks, I can decide to add rams. Do you understand? But make sure you focus on one thing at a time. So I think it's because people don't focus on one thing at a time. That is why the farms fail. Okay, when I was into cassava, I was into yam, I couldn't concentrate on all of them, and at the end of the day, I ended up just shutting down everything and just focusing on planting majorly. You might feel, oh, because you're focusing on one crop, people are focusing on different crop. Work out your own journey. Do you understand? Okay, so starting, please focus on one crop. And I say that because people are not focusing on one crop or one thing at a time, that is why most farms fail. Okay, the next reason why farms fail is the farmer or the individual plants by choice. What do I mean planting by choice? So maybe I've gone through everything that is online and I got captivated with cassava farming, and because, oh, this person said cassava farming is okay, or maybe I love cassava. Let me use that as an example. I love cassava, so maybe I eat a whole lot of cassava end product or value product at home, and I feel, so let me start a cassava farm. Since I eat gari, or since I eat amala and this and this and this, let me start a cassava farm. People will buy it. No, you don't do that. And this is another reason why farms fail, or why farmers fail. They plant by choice, they rear animals by choice. No, you check your location. What does my location need? And that is why I keep preaching on my platform, that the fact that I'm saying, oh, I'm into plantain and I'm making money from plantain and plantain is doing well, does not mean that in your location you also do plantain and you'll be making money from it. You need to check the market, the demand. What does your market need? It's your market need that will determine what you will plant. Do you understand? So you don't just decide to plant anything. People do this a lot, and that is a problem. You might not know when you're starting because, oh, I'm going to sell it in Jesus' name. You will not sell it because nobody will buy. And even when they want to buy it, they'll buy it at a very, very ridiculous price. Do you understand? So it's important you plant, or you rear, or you do anything that your location needs. In your location, that one that you're using to plant cassava, it might be yam that they need. Do you understand? So it's important to plant what the market around you. I am in Ibadan. For easy sales, I cannot decide to plant, what will I say I want to plant right now that my market doesn't need there. I can't even think of anything because Ibadan is where most of the food comes in. But because I have the market for cucumber, or let's say I don't have the market for what do I call it? Should I use cassava? Okay, cassava market is very low here. So let me say, because, oh, I see a lot of cassava in the market. So, cassava must be doing well. Let me plant it. My market does not need cassava because it's already surplus there. What my market might be needing that time might be cucumber. It might be plantain because we only have few people that are producing this thing. I need to tap into the few people that are producing it to produce more. But because, oh, I see a lot of gari in the market, that means gari will do well. I produce gari, and at the end of the day, we have surplus gari in the market. You will not make profit. Do you understand? So you don't plant by choice. Go to your market and look for the thing that your market needs, that your market is lacking, but they need it. Do you understand? And cultivate and rear. Okay. Another reason why farmers fail or farm close down is selling to the wrong market. Like I just said, planting by choice and selling to the wrong market. If you don't understand your market, you won't make profits. Okay. Your market might need a lubo. You might be selling gari to them, and you'll be asking yourself, why am I not making profit? But everybody's cultivating cassava. Everybody's cultivating cassava, but you are selling to the wrong market. Do you understand? So in my location, I know that if I'm to sell my plantain in Ibadan, the rate I'm going to sell it in Ibadan will be lower than the rate I'll sell it in Lagos. Most of the time, it's better I take it to Lagos to sell. Do you understand? The rate I will sell my plantain at Ikire in Osun State will be lower than the rate I will sell it in Ibadan or in Lagos. So I have to take it to where my market needs it. Do you understand? So it might be in your location and you're looking at, oh, I've taken this thing to my local market, I am not making profits. Why? But they said this thing is profitable. Check, you might be selling to the wrong markets. Do you understand? And this is why it is important for you to make your market research before you start cultivating, before you start planting. Do you understand? It's very, very important. And that's why I keep preaching, your market research should be the first thing you should do before you do anything, so that you won't end up selling to the wrong market. People sell to the wrong market, and let's say you invested 1 million naira, you've cultivated, you've done everything, you've done thorough management, and you've harvested, and at the end of the day you are taking it to your market and you are just making 500,000 total. You are not making profit, and you're like, this thing is frustrating, I cannot do it again. You close down. It's not that it's frustrating, it's because you sold to the wrong market. Funny enough, you might take that commodity to another market and you sell it at 1.2, 1.3. Do you understand? So your market is important, and people don't tend to consider. People just feel, let me plant, I'm going to sell like that. No, your market is key, especially if you want to make money from agriculture or from farming. Okay, and let me add to the wrong market, the right seed as well. If you are not planting the right seed, you'll be frustrated. So as you're looking for the right market, look for quality seed. Most people invest money in getting land, invest money in setting up their farms, but they don't invest money in getting quality seed. Do you understand? So it's important to invest in quality seed and the right market as well. Okay, the third one is you not having the right equipment. When I talk about equipment, I'm talking about farming input, seed, fertilizer, bulldozers, tractor that will help you to do your work, also farm workers. In fact, I needed to add them to the equipment because it's important. If you don't have the right farm workers, you'll be frustrated and farms will close down. Yes, 90%, or don't let me say 90%, 70% of reason why farms shut down is because they don't have well-knowledge farm workers. They don't have well-trained farm workers. They don't have, what's the word? They don't have good farm workers. That is the 70% reason why farms fail. Okay, so if you don't have good farm workers, automatic. So when you are recruiting, maybe when you are hiring, you need farm workers on your farm, make sure you get people that are knowledgeable of the crop or the animal you want to go into. If you don't get people that are knowledgeable about it, you'll be frustrated as well. Okay, also the right hand. When I'm talking about hand, I'm talking about maybe your tractors, what you use to clear land. The issue with this is managing hectares of land is very tedious. If you don't have the right farm workers, getting this equipment is very tough. They are very hard to see, and that might be another reason why farms close down. But I'm not going to add it as the main reason. The main reason I'm making here, the main point I'm making here is farm workers. People that they don't have the knowledge on what you are doing on your farm. These are the main reason why your farms close and why farmers fail. Okay, finally, this video won't end without me saying this important reason why farmers fail or why farms close down. And this reason is because you as a farmer, you as an individual, you as someone that loves agriculture, you are not taking it as a business. Most people are just going into farming because, oh, we know that farming is a new oil, but let me just invest my money in here for now, then later we are going to start making the money aspect of it. No, anything you're investing your money, your time, your energy should bring more money for you. And that is what I preach here. Farming is just like every other business. Every other business that you are doing, that you are dedicating your time to, farming is like that as well. So if you are not taking it as a business, you would go out, you'll be frustrated, you will close down because you're investing your money into it. As you're investing your money into it, with time you might take it as an hobby, but with time you will need that thing that you're investing your money into to bring money so that you can invest it in it again. And if it's not bringing money, I'm sorry, it will close down. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's important you take farming as a business. In short, farming is a business. It is not an hobby. And that's why I'm always talking about the business aspect of it, so that you know how you can take each and everything that you're doing as a business. Okay. All right. I hope you got value. For those that watched this end, if you watched this minute, well done. Smash the like button. Also, if you have any comments to leave or concerning this video, you have any comments, leave it in the comment section. Okay, maybe you're facing one challenge or the other, can leave it in the comment section. Also, don't forget our expert advice series, where I pick a question in the comment section and I reply it with a video. If you have any question that is bothering your mind concerning farming, or maybe you fall in a category whereby your farm is currently shut down or your farm is at the verge of closing down, please explain in details in the comment section. I'm going to pick it and talk about it in our expert advice series. All right, by this time you should have smashed the like button. I'm going to see you in my next video. Also, don't forget to check out all our other videos in our agribusiness series. All right, see you next time.